Hi GI I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand. I've got some great news for you World War II era airsofters out there, because I've got a pre-production model of a gun you're probably going to want. This is the M3 grease gun, made by ICS, licensed by Cybergun, held by me. Now I'm very excited about this gun, but it is a pre-production model, so everything I say about it is subject to change when it comes to market. But first let's go over the standard features. The vast majority of this gun is made out of metal, including the upper receiver, the bolt cover, the charging handle right there, the front, or well, the barrel, the mag well, the two-position extendable stock, which I like because it feels very solid. Pretty awesome. I like that. We've got the front and rear sights, also made out of metal. We've got two sling mounts right there, likewise metal. The only thing on this gun that I can see that is made out of polymer is the part of the lower receiver right here. So not a bad deal. I like that. It's also quite a bit lighter than a real M3 grease gun. So if you're looking for realism, that's not there, but if you're worried about getting tired, that's kind of nice. One other thing I should mention, this is not an electronic blowback gun, it's just an AG. Oh, actually, this is how you access the hop-up. You pull the charging handle back, and easy access right there. So, this is not a functional safety up here. Normally, on a real M3 grease gun, if you put it closed, that makes it safe. Not so in this gun, but one thing I need to mention is that you get a high-capacity magazine with this gun, and that's good for two reasons. One, you get a high-capacity magazine with this gun. Two, it probably means the batteries do not go in here like the Ares M3 grease gun. The battery actually goes in through this little tab that you take off on the top, put your battery in, twist it closed, good to go. I do like that for a couple of reasons. In that this is gonna be a very playable gun. You won't need to put batteries in the mag every time, so it's going to be less expensive to own and easier to get out there and play with it. Now, if you want to go for looks, you're probably going to want to get the Ares M3 grease gun because it looks and it feels just like the real thing, but you have to put batteries in the mag, so it's going to be more expensive and more of a hassle. So when this comes out, if we carry it, which I'm pretty sure we will, that's going to be great because you're going to have one option on one side, which is the Ares M3 grease gun for looks. So if you want something that looks great and functions pretty darn well and has an electric blowback, you're going to get the Ares M3 grease gun. Whereas if you want one that's not as much of a hassle, less expensive to own, and you're able to put more BBs down range, you're going to want to get this one. So yeah, cheaper to own, more BBs, lighter. Big fan of this one. The only really big issue I have is that the finish does not look like exactly what I'd want an M3 grease gun to look like. I believe M3's a little bit more gray than this, and this looks pretty stark black. But I do like it. Hopefully ICS will come out with this soon, and I'm very excited. Even though I don't play World War II Airsoft, I just love it when other players have options, and this is what this represents. So, keep your eyes peeled for this. This is the ICS M3 grease gun, licensed by Cybergun. I am Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and this is GI.
I'm Deputy Joe LaMonaco. On behalf of the LA County Sheriff's Department in association with Airsoft GI, I want to remind you that your airsoft guns can be mistaken as actual firearms in public. I also want to remind you that never, ever take a firearm near a school.
See, what other features on this gun come standard? Oh,